Good morning, Taranveer.
Good morning, ma'am.
Vijay, have you any doubt regarding any of the chapters?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Children, I'm sharing some question in the WhatsApp group. Please try to attempt these questions.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, students. Children, I'm sharing a worksheet with you. Please try to solve this. I have shared it in the WhatsApp group, children. First, try to do the worksheet yourself. Before 10 minutes, till the time we have left with our class, we'll discuss the answers for the following worksheet.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, students. The students who have just joined the class, children, I have shared the worksheet in the class group. Please try to solve it. If you want to write the answers, it's okay. Otherwise, just go through the worksheet, try to answer it, and we'll be discussing shortly. Children, any doubt in any of the question? In any of the questions?
No, ma'am.
7:30, we'll start discussing the answers. Children, shall we discuss the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your first question is, at the mother bird in the secret hedge, patient upon her lonely nest. Why do you think the speaker calls it a secret hedge?
Ma'am,
Yes, Manas.
ma'am, because the speaker is ma'am seeing the mother bird from the green leaves.
No, बच्चे. Yes,
Can I
Shaurya.
tell?
Yes, Shaurya.
May I tell?
As per me, I have written that the hedge is called secret because it provides some hidden protection for the mother and her chicks, which keep them safe from the hunters and predators.
Yes, because it was isolated from the rest of the surroundings. That is why it is called a secret hedge. Manas Bache, you cannot write in this answer about the speaker or about the poet. You have to write about the location of the nest. Next is, why has the mother bird chosen this place for her nest? Yes, Arav.
Ma'am, the mother bird has chosen this place for her nest as birds like to live isolated from other creatures in the nature and want to be safe from other creatures such as snakes and other predators like eagles.
Yes, so to protect and to take care of them, the birds, they choose this kind of place. Why is the mother bird waiting patiently? Yes,
Can
Atharv.
I tell? Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, Atharv.
The mother bird was waiting patiently for her eggs to hatch.
That's it. Any other point? She was patiently observing the surroundings for
Ma'am,
any
may I tell?
danger and was waiting
Can I tell?
eggs to hatch. Beta, we have already discussed the answer. She was waiting for two things. One, she was patiently observing the surroundings for any kind of danger. Second, for the eggs to hatch. These are the two things for what the mother bird was waiting patiently for. Next question is, the next time that I fall into talk with a casual stranger in a car, I shall not try to be quite so extraordinarily clever. What is the main emotion in this sentence? Who will tell me?
Ma'am, may I?
May I?
Manas, Manas, Gupta.
Ma'am, the main emotion in this sentence is that the speaker is upset as he has lost with a stranger in battle of wits and also has lost his money.
Yes. So the feeling which is expressed or the emotion which is expressed in the sentence is of sad and regret. He's regretting on his decision and is on his overconfidence that, I can win any battle of wits. So here, main high emotion is of regret. Next is, what had the stranger lost? Yes, Shaurya.
Ma'am, I tell?
Okay, Ashray. Let's give chance to Ashray. Yes, Ashray.
Oh. Ma'am, the stranger has lost his money and he lost the battle of wits from the stranger.
Yes, so he has lost his money. With that, he has also lost his confidence. Okay. Is the speaker upset because he was cheated of his money or because he had lost the battle of wits?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, may I tell?
Okay, wait. I want. Okay, Manas has already answered. Arav, yes.
Ma'am, the speaker is upset for both as he had first never lost a battle of wit and second he was cheated and he had to lose his money.
Yes. So yes, he lost two things in this. One was his battle of wits, and the second was his money. But out of these two, he was more sad and regretful for the fact that he lost battle of wits. Fine. Next question is, they often operated in quite secrecy, running their engine slowly as they neared their targets and then gliding their way to their bomb release points. When did these brave pilots carry on their mission?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Who's this? Yes,
Ma'am, I tell?
Yatharth.
These lines are from the lesson Night, which is written by Megan Carver. These brave pilots carry on their mission in night to not to be seen.
Fine. During the World War II. Okay, don't forget to
Ma'am,
mention.
we can also add they fly at night because their planes was made up of plywood and canvas and fly at low altitudes.
No, bacha, the question is when. You have to just mention the time. So basically, the main point to be highlighted here is during the World War II. Okay. Next is why did they operate in? Now the question is why did they operate in secrecy? Who will tell me now?
Yeah,
Ma'am, may I
ma'am.
tell?
Anybody else? There are so many children in the class.
May I tell?
No, wait, I want somebody else now. Tanishka is there, Ansh Raj is there, Alark, Priyanshi, Shubhan, Riddhi. What about the others? They have just joined the class, but they are not present. Yes, Shaurya.
Okay. Ma'am, they flew without radios and used gliding techniques to avoid detection by enemy forces. But they operated secretly. Wait, ma'am, can I repeat my answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. And they operated secretly as they flew without radios and were dependent on maps and compasses only and used gliding techniques to avoid detection by enemy forces. They silently approached and made it difficult for the Germans to attack their planes, but still they had to carry bombs of high weight, which made their plane go at a low altitude.
No, Bacha, the answer is correct, but please, whenever such kind of answers are asked, don't give unnecessary details which is not required by the question. Here in this question, there were two important points, those were supposed to be mentioned. First is they carried their missions during night in a secrecy so that they can pinpoint and target their targets with accuracy because they could fly down during the night. That was the benefit of their planes. Second was to avoid detection. So, to avoid detection, and second was to hit the enemy targets. These were the two main reasons for which they operated in secrecy. Then you can add on any other point that you want, but these are the two important points. I have told you in the class also, children, whatever question I give you, the way you want to frame it, that is up to you. But please don't skip the important points which are asked in that question. Nobody has asked how are the planes made. Nobody has asked what is the capacity of the planes. The question is very straight and simple that why the planes needed to be operated in secrecy. 2 points. Just whenever you read a question in your mind, frame. Okay, there are two important points or three important points which I need to frame into a paragraph. First is to hit the targets. Second is to avoid detection. Now you frame the answer yourself. Got it? Now is how could the planes be heard? What name did the Germans give them?
May I tell?
Ma'am,
Can I tell?
ma'am,
Can I
may I
tell?
tell?
Oh no, I want Anshraj to answer it. Fine, will not waste time on the students who have joined but they are not present. Yes, who will answer now? Tell me. Yashmit.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yashmit.
ma'am, may
May
I
I
tell?
tell? May I tell, ma'am?
We have so many questions, beta. We'll discuss one by one. Priyanshi, are you there?
May
Yes,
I ask
ma'am.
question?
Yes, Priyanshi, tell me the first part of the third question.
Ma'am, the planes could be heard like a witch's broomstick, and that's why the German
So, what was the
gave the
sound?
name to the
What was the sound? Mention the sound. Specifically, question is there. What
ma'am
sound?
the whoosing noises.
Whooshing noises. Fine. Okay. And what name was given to them by the German soldiers?
Ma'am, the name as the night witch.
Night witches. Fine. Okay. Put an ear to my bark, cutter. Why does the speaker ask the cutter to put his ear to the bark?
Ma'am, may I
Ma'am, may
tell?
I tell?
Yes, Manas.
Ma'am,
Gupta.
Ma'am, the
Ma'am,
speaker
the
is saying
speaker.
Hmm.
Ma'am, the speaker asked the cutter to put his ear on the bark to hear the sound of sap that is flowing inside the tree.
Fine, that's correct. What else does the speaker request the cutter to do? Yes, Shaurya. Again, the same children. Don't know why the rest are not raising their hands. Yes,
Okay. Ma'am,
Shaurya.
the speaker asked the cutter to recognize cutting down the tree by understanding its value and life within and its importance in the earth by providing shelter and oxygen to the habitat.
Oh, no, 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 Shaurya, no. First was he requested him to put his ear to the bark and listen to the sound of the sap. What else did he request him? Yes, Yashmit.
Oh,
He requested to uh, listen to his leaves that tremble and heartwood, the heart that beats
Yes,
inside.
the speaker also requests the cutter to listen to the flutter of the tree's leaves and try to imagine the heartbeat of the tree. Okay, which other question does the speaker ask right after this in the third stanza? What was the last question that he asked him?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, Ashray.
Ma'am, the speaker asked the question. The third stanza is, would you turn me into piece of logs or a pile of brash?
Yes. So by the end of the third stanza, the speaker asked the cutter whether he would turn the living tree into timber, if he would reduce the tree to a heap of logs or a pile of trash. Good. Fine. Next, we come to the choose the correct answers. Martha's grandfather refused to pay for the scholarship jacket because Priyanshi,
Ma'am, it was
Ma'am, may I
Because,
tell? Ma'am,
Priyanshi.
may I tell?
ma'am, may I tell?
Ma'am, may I tell?
I'll take the names. I'll take the names. You answer it. Okay. Fine. There are five. So we'll answer in order. So we have uh, Shaurya, Yashmit, Ashray, Manas Garg, Manas Gupta. You will answer the first five MCQs in the order. Shaurya, Yashmit, Ashray, Manas Garg, Manas Gupta. Arav, I'll come for the question answers to you. Okay. Yes, Shaurya.
why did the Martha's grandfather refuse to pay the for the scholarship jacket? Being a farmer, he did not realize the value of the scholarship jacket.
Come on, Shaurya. Read the options carefully. Yashmit.
The first one,
How come the first one?
ma'am, I am asking, I have to answer the first question.
Yes, yes.
It would be option C. It was unfair to ask
Yes.
money for a scholarship jacket
Shaurya, it is
one
so
had
clear.
earned.
The question is straight and simple. How can you mix up the answer for MCQs? It was unfair
I
to
did,
ask.
I couldn't see the C option. That's why.
Okay. But then also, you could have said, ma'am, the options are wrong. It was unfair to ask money for a scholarship jacket that one had earned. Okay. Second question. Okay, Shaurya, now answer the second one then. The white lotus changes into a cup of silver means that?
Ma'am, the white lotus gleams like a silver cup in the moonlight.
Yes. Next, third, what was special about the night witches? They were the first in the world. Ashray, your turn, bache.
Ma'am, option number A.
Yes, to be engaged in combat like men fighter pilots. Good. Would you leave me open-hearted? What does the word open-hearted mean in context?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Ma'am, B
I
wound.
told you, no, Manas
Ma'am,
Garg.
B
This
wound.
is this is Manas Garg's turn.
Ma'am, B wounded, damaged, and open to pain.
Wounded, not wounded, okay? Wounded. Fine, that's a
Okay.
correct answer. Wounded, damaged, and open to pain. Yudhishthir agreed to answer the questions of the Yaksha because,
He wanted to explore the possibility of reviving his brothers.
good, he wanted to explore the possibility of reviving his brothers. Fine. Now we come to the question answers. Why is the bird described? This question I think we have discussed so many times. Let's move on to the next. How is the sea not of dull, unvaried greens? Give an example from the sea of foliage, how the green varies. Yes, who will answer this now?
Ma'am, can I tell? Athar Gupta, may I tell?
May I tell? Yes, Atharv.
Ma'am, the sea of foliage is not a dull of unvaried green because the sea of foliage consists of greenery of different kind of trees with different shades of green as well as the different shades of green varies from light green of the tamarind tree, from the dark green of the mango tree, and the gray green of the palm tree, and also even other colors of other plants, trees, and flowers.
Good. That's the correct answer. Next question is, how was Soviet Union ahead of the other countries in recognizing female fighter pilots?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, Arav.
Nam, the Soviet Union was ahead from other countries in recognizing the potential of the female fighter pilots. Even from the chapter, we can know that uh, they had bombed the Germans so badly that even downing one uh, night witch, uh, the person whoever downed a night witch was straightly given an iron cross. This showed that the potential of the female fighter pilots was mostly recognized by the Soviet Union first, then later by other countries.
Fine. Children, you can add on to the names of the pilots also. So I'll be reading the answer. Just go through the answer, please. Though there were other countries which might have allowed women to fly in their air force, they served more in transport and support departments. Soviet Union was the first nation to allow women on combat missions. Nazeda Popova and Marina Ryskova from the Soviet Union were there with their remarkable achievements have brought great pride and recognition to women fighter pilots across the world. Okay. Next question. Yudhishthir's wisdom and fair attitude won him his brothers. This I think I've already given in the revision, but I want who will answer this now? And I've given that, wisdom is more important than strength, physical strength. It is almost like the same question. So who will answer this? Fine. Listen to the answer, children. Yudhishthira, the oldest of the five brothers, was a wise and righteous man. He was calm and acted wisely to win over a situation. Yaksha was greatly pleased with all his answers, and he was ready to restore the life of one of his brothers. Yudhishthir's request to give life to Nakula and the reason he gave pleased Yaksha, and he gave life to all his brothers. Fine. Now, the fifth question, we have not done this chapter, so we'll not attempt this. Next is, what was the role of Martha's grandfather in the story?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, the role of Martha's grandfather is the story that Martha's grandfather refused to pay the fee for the scholarship jacket uh, te- uh, as he was trying her as he was trying to teach Martha that we should fight for our justice.
Okay, you will not use we should fight. He was trying to teach Martha that one should stand for justice or what is right. Okay. The words of Martha's grandfather, an important character in the story. Just listen how the answer needs to be framed. Even though you people know the answer, the framing of the answer makes a lot of difference. The words of Martha's grandfather, an important character in the story. Now the words are quoted. If you pay for it, it is not a scholarship jacket. Made even the principal change his decision. Though a rich farmer who owned a 200-acre ranch, he is seen working in his fields. He is a reserved man of strong determination. Though uneducated, he believes it is injustice to pay for a deserving award and strongly stands by his belief. Grandfather is a strong willed, responsible, and a hard working man. Okay, because here it is the role, so you have to basically write down the character sketch of the grandfather. Next is, what are the two meanings of the word heartwood? How is the suggested meaning similar to as well as different from the usual meaning of the word? Yes. This is the direct question from the textbook only. Heartwood means the hard and dense inner part of a tree trunk. The poem also suggests the meaning as the very heart or life center of the tree. This meaning is similar to the usual meaning as both these meanings refer to the inner part of the tree. It is different from the usual meaning as it suggests that the tree actually has a beating heart and not just a hard, dense inside. Okay? Fine. With this, we have finished with the revision and discussion of the answers. Any doubt, children? Thank you, class.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, bache.
Ma'am, in the story, my unknown friend, at the last, when the speaker handed money to the his unknown friend, so the suitcase which he brought was of another person.
Yes, the stranger wanted to, disguise as somebody who was very rich. So he had stolen a suitcase from somebody else. It was somebody else's suitcase. He brought it. Maybe the dress was also somebody else's, but it is not mentioned. Anyways, yes, he has
Okay.
stolen the suitcase of somebody else, and that is why he left it in the coach only. And then in the end, somebody else was looking for it, and finally he found the suitcase there in the coach. So he took the
Okay.
suitcase as well.